Hi guys, it's Sabrina. So today I'm going to be doing a video about what I'm going to be doing for the last 4 weeks before my MCAT and how I'm studying now that there's only about a month left. It's less than 4 weeks now. I'm starting to panic a little bit because it's coming up and it's coming up real fast. I can't believe how fast these weeks have gone by with just studying all the time. And it kind of makes sense because I have a repetitive schedule every single day doing the same thing. So of course time flies when you do that. The days just mold into each other and never know what day of the week it is. So that's always weird, but you know, the week goes by and all I do is study. And I guess I'll let you guys know how I've been doing and how I've been improving, and I guess the steps that I'll be taking now that there's only 4 weeks left. And a lot of people say that you can improve a lot in 4 weeks. I don't know, I feel like I've been kind of stuck in the same region, and I don't know if I can improve it or not, so we'll see. Maybe I should just focus more on the specific things I need to work on, which is what I've been doing. So my chem and physics score was pretty low. I was always getting about a 124 or 125 on my practice test, and I didn't like that, and I was like, oh, that's really low. Medical school is looking for at least a 125 in each section. Again, the magical number of 500 is what I keep hearing, but they obviously want it to be above a 500. And so if that section was continuously low, it kind of worried me because I was like, oh, I'm going to do really bad in the actual exam. And so what I decided to do was do a lot of practice problems, and I actually got a huge packet with 1,001 problems from Exam Crackers for physics, and there's one for organic chemistry too. And I did those two, and my friend Erica actually helped me out and gave me those 2 packets to do, huge packets filled with problems. Literally there was 1,001 problems. So I did all those problems, and I didn't do them all in one night or all in one day. I did them throughout the course of 2 weeks. So I do 50 problems every single day out of each packet of OChem and physics, and I tried to do most of them. The problems are a lot harder than what you're going to see on the MCAT, so I tried to do most of them, but the super hard ones I'd kind of just glaze over them / attempt to do them, but then realize there was something I can do, I didn't know how to do them. And so I tried to make sure that I knew every single formula for every single question, and I knew how to approach it at least, because if I saw it on the real test, hopefully I'd know how to do it. So I did that, and then I found out things that I needed to work on more. So then I watched Khan Academy videos on physics subjects and OChem subjects and chem subjects that I wasn't really solid on, I didn't know much about. And I took notes while I was watching the videos, and so that helped a lot. I spent hours doing that. And then what else do I have? I also have practice questions from Princeton, practice passages, 50 to 60 practice passages each for psychology, for cars, for Gen Chem, for biology, for what is the last section? OChem and psych and social, I think. So that's it. I have all of those, and I've been working on that for a long time now. I do 5 passages per section every single day, and that can take from 2 to 3 hours. So that was a good way to you know, work on something and solidify it. Getting better at answering the questions correctly and getting more answers right. Kaplan also has have practice passages, so I've been doing those too and working on those. And I'm just trying to do as much practice right now. This is my main focus for the last 4 weeks, because I don't think I can do any more content review. I've done it a lot. I spent 4 weeks on content review, honestly, and I made sure to read everything, made sure to write down everything I didn't know, and now I've been studying my notes to make sure I have it solidified in my brain so I can remember it for the actual test. And right now I'm literally just doing practice passages. So I did notice a major improvement in my chem and physics since I started. I went from 124 to 127 on the Amcast practice test. And a lot of people say the Amcast is easier than the MCAT, but I took the new one, the one that scored, and I feel it was pretty similar. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was, and compared to the other practice one that they had that wasn't on score, that one was really easy, I thought. This one was kind of on the same level. And on this one, surprisingly but not really, I noticed that my CARS score was super low compared to everything else. I am pretty solid on psych, social, biology, and maybe chem physics, we'll see. It depends on, literally for me it depends. I'm really good at some things and not really good at other things, and at this point I've tried to learn things that I'm not good at and I don't see much improvement, so I'm giving up on that, but I shouldn't. I should keep trying. I don't know, I just feel I've been trying so hard and I don't see improvement in some of the things that I don't get. At this point it's can I really relearn physics? I don't know. So I've been trying, but if I get lucky and get lots of stuff that I'm good at, that'd be amazing, but you know, that doesn't always happen. So that did improve, which was really exciting, but I noticed that I definitely need to work on cars, which is really weird because when I was studying for the MCAT in January, I was doing really good at cars. Like, it was like my easiest, like, oh yeah, I got a 127 that section, like no problem. And now recently, I don't know if it's because I'm more like science, like more, yeah, like now that I've been like more science-based and stuff, I keep like thinking really seriously about the cars and like thinking really seriously about each question that I pick, and I think I'm like overthinking it compared to like back when I was first taking the MCAT. I wasn't really overthinking it, I was just going with it, what I felt was right, and I always picked the right answer back then. And now I'm like not picking the right answers anymore. It's really weird. So I don't know if it's like because I changed my mindset and I changed the way I look at those passages or what, but I don't do as well in the car sections as I used to do. So what I've been doing for that is just practicing, doing a lot of practice passages, trying out different techniques to see what works best for me. And so far, what works best for me is literally reading the passage, the whole passage first, and then doing the questions. And that's what's been working really well for me. And reading the passage intensely and with a lot of like focus to make sure that I get everything down that the passage is trying to say, and trying to be like not distracted, which is so hard. It's so hard to stay focused when you're not interested in the subject in the cars passages, and when it's like filled with convoluted words and you're like, what are you trying to say? It's really hard. But I've been working on it. I'm trying to get better at it. A lot of people say that there's like a newspaper strategy you can use to like get better at car sections, which is done by like reading, I guess, uninteresting newspaper articles every single day. So I might try that, and hopefully I get better at like analyzing it. That's what I'm working on right now. And psych and social, a lot of people say that tons of different like things show up on the MCAT that might not be in your like Princeton review or your Kaplan review. So make sure you look through like different psych and social materials. Make sure you get the definition of different words and stuff, because a lot of people complain about that they didn't like review enough for psych and social, and words showed up that they hadn't studied for. So I've been looking up online on like flashcards and stuff that people have made before and using those to study. So that's been really helping. And then for Gen Chem, I've been getting better at that because I forgot a lot of Gen Chem. It's been a long time since I've done Gen Chem, like that was freshman year. So I've been kind of like focusing on reviewing a lot of stuff on acids and bases. It's like my lowest right now, which is really weird. And I'm just trying to make sure like I got that stuff down. And then yeah, so at least in every single section, every single practice test so far, I have been able to get a 127. And my goal on the MCAT, like the actual MCAT, is to actually get a 127 on every single section, so I can get at least a 508. Now I've been in the range of like 502 and 503, and that's, I've taken the Amcast, I've taken Kaplan, I've taken Princeton, and that's kind of where I am right now. So it's definitely way higher than it was when I was taking my MCAT before, which is really cool. Like, it was really exciting to see such like good improvement. But I really want to be up there, and I don't think I can raise my score by 6 points in 4 weeks. So I'm trying to accept it. Like right now I want like a 504 or 506, so we'll see. But if I could just somehow like be amazing at 127 on every single one instead of always messing up in a section, which is what I keep doing on every practice test. I'll be like, yeah, everything's great, and then I'll look at cars and it'll be like 124. I'm like, oh. And then everything's great, and then chem physics 124. Like, oh, like it's never like consistent. So that's why I'm just trying to work on everything to make sure that I have everything down. And I've been taking practice tests every single Friday, and then I like to review my practice tests. And a lot of people say to review what you missed and what you didn't miss, just in case you guessed right. So I've been doing that too. It's really helpful. Thanks to my big, she recommended that. So yeah, at this point I'm just striving for a 125 at least in every single section. And for the last 4 weeks, I'm just going to be doing practice problems. So hopefully that helps out. Hopefully I see more improvement in my scores. Hopefully Friday is like a good day and I get above a 503, because that's, again, the highest that I've gotten so far. But also, a lot of people say that you get a lot lower on your practice test than you do on the actual test. So who knows? Maybe I'll do better on the actual test. But I'm not like going to solely rely on like that belief, I guess. I'm going to just keep going and keep studying and keep practicing to get better at things I'm not good at, because now I know what I need to work on. And yeah, so that's what's been up. I was telling my mom, I was like, I kind of just want to take my test now, because there's a test, you can take it July 9th, and I'm like, I just want to get it over with. Like, I've been studying for so long, like what else can I do to like improve my score? At this point I just want to get it over with. And but then I was thinking about it, I'm like, I'm not even ready. I still don't feel ready, and my test is in 4 weeks, and I'm still like nervous at the same time, and I still want to improve. So maybe I can do it in another 4 weeks, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I literally talk about this all day, every day on Twitter if you guys want to follow me. My username is SabsBeauty with an extra Y. And so if you guys want to like follow a geek study freak who just talks about the MCAT all day, then do it. You know what I mean? It's really exciting. So I love how this is always in the background in every single one of my videos. The MCAT's everywhere, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, for those of you guys studying right now or studying in the future, good luck. It's hard. You get burned out, you get tired, but you can do it. It's your future. It's worth it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.